There's even more evidence that Metal Sonic is the real Sonic? So, a while ago, I made a video about an old fan theory that Metal Sonic is actually Sonic from another timeline. Click on the link in the title down below if you haven't seen that video. But I wasn't able to fit everything in that video. It was just too big to fit everything I wanted into it. So, here are a few more pieces of evidence I couldn't fit into the original video. For starters, let's look at a fully canonical alternate dimension. One where a character who fills Metal Sonic's role is outright confirmed to have once been a person, not just another robot. I am talking, of course, about Rusty Rose from Sonic Prime. In Rusty's universe, Sonic never existed, so Eggman, or rather, the Eggmen, were able to steamroll Green Hill and transform it into their personal utopia. Sound familiar? So, believing she'd be doomed if she didn't give in, she surrendered herself to the Eggmen willingly and allowed herself to be roboticized, transforming her into this universe's version of Metal Sonic, an enforcer for the Eggmen's wishes, even copying certain design attributes, such as the glowing red eye. She even inherits Metal's rebellious streak, as seen in Sonic Heroes. The second the Eggmen abandon her, she goes full Neo Metal mode and betrays them right back, becoming an ally for Sonic & Co. Though you can probably tell just by looking at her, she's obviously far more primitive than Metal Sonic. What's more, there's still some organic tissue left, implying she may not be fully a robot, but more on the cyborg side of things. Now, obviously this is Amy, not Sonic. However, I'd argue this is Amy filling Sonic's role in the theoretical version of the bad future that Metal Sonic came from. Especially since her world in particular has a lot of other things relating to characters having totally different lives due to Sonic not existing. For example, the Tails of this timeline also roboticized himself partially, crafting 7 mechanical tails and calling himself 9. He snapped and became reclusive after the bully Sonic saved him from in the base universe simply kept picking on him. This is a direct cause-effect relationship. If Sonic were there to save him, 9 would have ended up just like the Tails we all know. But since he wasn't there, Tails became 9. Likewise, I believe Amy's fate in this dimension is a direct parallel to the fate we've theorized befell the Sonic of the bad future, with her role as Eggman's enforcer carrying over to her world as well. However, this may also imply that, if Metal Sonic is Sonic, there may be hope for him to turn a new leaf and become an ally to Sonic, rather than a foe. The breakthrough is programming much like how Rusty did, and become a member of Team Sonic. But only time will tell on that front. For all we know, Metal may be too far gone at this point. Rusty was able to remember her past life, whereas Metal Sonic may have had those memories wiped to ensure he'd stay loyal to Eggman. Oh, and I feel compelled to mention on behalf of fellow YouTuber WeebiaSpare,
which Sonic characters are Gooners?
Go check them out, by the way. Sonic has been roboticized multiple times in the comics, though the canonicity of these events is questionable, to say the least. So, in short,